Well, I just got suspended from Turo. My account actually got disabled while my car is actively on a trip with a guest, which is interesting. I didn't know that could happen, which isn't ideal, considering I still owe $43,000 on this vehicle that Turo is threatening to cancel my 4 upcoming bookings for, which were expected to bring in a minimum of $1,100, who's left me in a position where my Turo account may be at risk of not coming back, and whether it's justified or not will be for you to decide. So let's go back to yesterday, where things began to go wrong. I picked up the car from my last guest, but he sent a message at the end of his trip saying that the trunk, while fully shut, seems to be malfunctioning because the car believes the trunk is open. And then I messed with the trunk latch for about 2 hours last night, and while the screen still claims the trunk is open, it's definitely latched. Really, the only effect I could find that this was having on the car was it beeps for about 30 seconds when you start driving, but the beeping stops and it lets you drive normally, which is not ideal, but not the end of the world. My next trip was less than 12 hours away from this previous one. I texted the upcoming guest for this morning about the issue.
Hey, understood about the trunk. I just arrived at the airport. What are the pickup instructions?
33 minutes before the trip started. I wasn't at the airport yet.
I just went up and down level 3 row E and I don't see the car. Found it. It's showing the warning while driving, popped up randomly on highway. Just wanted to let you know.
And it's when he parked at his first destination that he began to not be too happy.
Hey, I'm getting notifications of the car alarm being triggered, I think because of the trunk issue.
Now, in spite of the car believing a door is open, he was still able to lock the Tesla, which was something I was not able to replicate last night.
Also, the steering wheel is all ripped up and the drive over, which is over an hour to the hotel that I'm working at. I got a Tesla to be able to use autopilot and make it easier, but with the error message, I couldn't engage and use the autopilot. If there's any discount you can apply, I would appreciate it.
So first he complained about the steering wheel, which is torn up, as many of you have seen in recent videos. I haven't replaced it yet because Tesla wants to bill me $1,850, and you cannot purchase standard steering wheel covers for a square steering wheel. So instead, I ordered an aftermarket wheel that's shipping from China, so it's taking its sweet time to arrive. Now, something I did not consider: autopilot will not engage in certain scenarios. For example, your seatbelt being off, or in this case, a sensor detecting a door may be open.
Also, don't know if the car alarm will keep going off through this trip, so please advise what you want to do for that, if anything.
He did not like this, understandably. I suggested he just keeps the car unlocked and avoid opening the trunk, which keeps triggering the issue, and I apologize for the wheel, which has been just getting nibbled away at, little by little, by each guest. He asked for a partial refund, and I said, alright, that's reasonable, but he kept on texting me.
Hey, so car alarm I'm getting notified about while I'm not even by the car. It's in the parking lot parked, and then all of a sudden it looks like it thinks the trunk was opened. App showing trunk opened. And the alarm goes off. So it's not even when I'm next to the car opening something, it's just random. And I appreciate the partial refund.
3 hours later.
Hey, the hotel was getting pissed because the alarm keeps going off in the parking lot. The front desk just told me it's been doing it all day since I got here.
Now this time I instructed him on how to fully disable the car alarm, but this is when I got an email from Turo, and a tow truck has been dispatched to retrieve my car.
This is not what I signed up for. I have this alarm going off like crazy. This autonomy feature is not working. The steering wheel is gross to hold because it's all ripped up. I've spoken with Turo, and they will be bringing your car back to you. And I'll be getting an Uber to the airport when I need to leave because this is honestly ridiculous. And I can't be running out during work to deal with this car's issues.
I may be biased, but I feel like opening an emergency roadside claim for a beeping sensor is a bit extreme. Usually emergency roadside is intended for things like the vehicle breaking down or a serious safety issue that could seriously injure you. And in the case you're seriously hurt, your injuries could potentially be worth millions without the time-consuming appointments, paperwork, upfront costs, and reliving the traumatic event over and over. Insurance companies often lowball clients' claims, but if you become Morgan's client, they will fight to get you the money you deserve. They've achieved significant verdicts in the past couple months for victims involved in a huge plethora of injuries, including life-altering car crashes. Like $12 million in Florida, 34 times the highest insurance offer. $26 million in Philadelphia, 40 times the highest insurance offer. One client was hit by an uninsured motorist and sued his own insurance after they offered him just $50,000, which didn't even cover his medical expenses. So Morgan & Morgan secured him over $5 million. Morgan & Morgan's fee is absolutely free unless you win your case. So if you've been seriously injured, your case could potentially be worth millions. You're just a few clicks away from potentially changing your life. You can start your claim now with Morgan & Morgan at forthepeople.com/goherping, linked in the description, or by using your phone to scan the QR code on screen. Thank you to Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring. Back to the video.
Thank you for calling Turo.
Hey, how's it going? My Turo guest just opened a roadside claim to get my vehicle towed.
Sure, sir, definitely. With our case here so that I could provide you further information. Thank you very much. Stay on the line.
Okay, I just got another email from Turo. They just disabled my vehicle from the website. In order to relist, I have to get the vehicle inspected in 7 days and show proof that the issue's been resolved. How am I supposed to fix this in 7 days? My Tesla appointment is November 5th. They're calling it a safety issue. It's not a safety issue, it's just inconvenient. He can't turn on autopilot and the car beeps. I'm crumbling. My Turo business is crumbling. Jennifer, freaking Jennifer. That's not the guest, that's the employee. The guest is a man, and he's not black. People keep saying I should stop renting to black people. I can't believe I have to disclose that. I've seen no better or worse quality of guest based on race. I have seen it based on age. Admittedly, it's the... Yeah, I'm still here.
Thank you very much for participating.
Hold that thought.
So I will transfer you to them directly so that you can get an update.
The ideal age of a guest is 25 to 35, I would say. And so it's actually been quite good. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, we've had it all.
Hi, Alex. I am from the Roadside support. So what happened was your vehicle was taken. Let me go ahead and double check it.
It says it's being dropped off in a different city.
Oh, yes.
But I could give you like a different
Let me
address
just
to
go ahead
tow
and-
it to.
Actually, the drop-off location, there was no drop-off location. The vehicle is going to be stored to the facility.
Oh, it's going to like a tow yard?
Yes.
Because it's not disabled, it works fine. So I could like pick it up or something, like right now.
If you want to, can you tell me what's going to be your drop-off location?
Yeah.
You have North Carolina.
Durham?
I'm going to call the partner dispatch that we have. Do you know, by any chance, then where is the key?
I do not know. How does, is Roadside covered by his insurance?
For every mechanical issue, if it's proven, it is going to fall under the host. But it is going to be deducted to your earnings just in case that it is proven.
So I guess I'll get notified
Please
when
confirm
it's
with me.
arrived.
Yeah. Yes. What's the color of your vehicle?
White.
White?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the car was going to be towed to a tow yard, which seems a little bit excessive considering the car is functional. The only issue is the trunk latch sensor is beeping.
I guess it's changing their mind if they are still going to continue with towing the vehicle. He said that he needs to talk to you first for him to have a final decision. Came from him that the vehicle is drivable actually.
Yeah, it drives fine, and he knew about the issue up front, but...
Thank you, Alex. Bye-bye for now.
Yep, see ya.
Hey, Alex, so they were going to tow it, and they were going to put it in some facility, and it just sounded like it was going to cost a lot of money. I'm like an hour and a half away. You know, you're starting to get those answers and being as helpful as you can be. I didn't know what to do about the alarm at first because it was going off for hours, like, you know, and it was just really awkward. The hotel was like asking me like to shut my alarm off in the car I have, and I'm like, I really don't know what to do here. I'm not asking for this to be free or anything, but if you're willing to do like half refund or something. It's not about the money for me. I just need to get back to the airport at the end of this, and
Yeah, for sure.
but even if you want to just sell me back like personally, it's literally been like 4 hours on the phone between Turo, the
Oh,
tow
no.
company.
Oh no!
But are you comfortable telling me what you paid for the full trip?
Yeah, no problem. They charged me. I'm surprised they don't share all that info with you. I would have thought it was total cost is $233.06.
I think I should be able to do half a refund. Basically, it looks like Turo added like $87 on top. So I have $146 I can play with, but I'll definitely see if Turo's willing to work with me and do a 50% refund across the whole trip.
Yeah, if you can do that, that'll be great.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to make sure the car was safe, so yeah, it was definitely fully latched. It's just the sensor is broken. I don't know. I haven't had it happen
Yeah,
before.
exactly. That's what I assume. I think it's just a sensor issue. I think the thing is latched and it is locked. It's just that sensor just keeps going off.
Okay, calling
Thank you for calling Turo.
But he changed his mind and asked if I'm able to issue him a refund.
Okay, sure. I will help you with that for sure.
Awesome. Thanks. Glad we could work it out.
But my vehicle is still unlisted currently.
Okay, alright.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm not sure the vehicle is restricted to the maintenance.
Wait, I can't really hear you because of the voices overlapping.
It was
Okay.
restricted to the maintenance.
Yeah.
At this moment, and the trip is in progress. Alright.
I cannot hear anything. It literally sounds like a scam call center. But this is actual tourism.
For listing your vehicle, kindly provide shop reports that the mechanic fixed it.
But he's keeping the vehicle. He didn't even go through with his report.
I see. Your vehicle was restricted in our road.
He essentially just wanted a refund. Like, he just wanted to get a partial refund, and he did. Yeah, so if I don't go to a mechanic, what happens?
The vehicle is still restricted. For your upcoming trips, it will be cancelled.
Yeah, but you understand that he decided to take his report away, right?
Yes. Sorry, we're just abiding our set of rules and guidelines here.
Sure, but you're just making me waste my time and money. Can that trip still be canceled? Basically, if he returns the vehicle now, I can go get it inspected.
Will there be anything else?
If he says there's a safety issue, I need to get it back. Right now, he's keeping the vehicle. But I can't get it inspected if he has the vehicle for the rest of the week.
I see.
Okay, so I have $1,100 in upcoming earnings that I kind of need so I can, pay for my car and stuff. But this guest crashing out and freaking out and calling Turo, telling them that the car is unsafe, has now screwed up both of us.
Appreciate your patience. Alright, on this case, we're not may I know if you have any other vehicle for your guests?
No, that's my only Tesla. Well, I mean, that's my only Tesla for Turo.
Oh, nice.
What? I don't know what. Oh, flashbanged myself with a white website. God damn, Turo's bright.
Community looking good, and they will keep the up this moment.
The what? You said they'll keep it?
Yep.
Okay, I mean, that's fine as long as I don't have to get it inspected.
We're just abiding on our set of rules and guidance here.
So do you see on my calendar?
May I have your permission to log in your journal account? So I just need your login permission.
My login.
I just need your permission to log in your account.
Oh yeah, you can log in.
Oh no, I see it.
So I won't have an.
Nice. Nice.
But you're saying that he's allowed to keep the car, even though he said it's unsafe.
Yep.
Does that make sense to you?
I see.
If there's a safety concern, why is he allowed to keep driving the car?
The license plate is L for look, G for Jack, E for phone, 8176.
Is there a way for me to end the trip?
1 moment.
Man, he didn't give me any hold music this time.
This is being taken care of.
I once again don't know what he said. I think I'm regretting giving him the refund. I should have just taken the car and said, sorry, no refund. Right now, my Tesla appointment is 6 weeks out. I'm just hoping I can go beg Tesla in person. Maybe there's a chance at saving this if he returns the car now. Because also, he wouldn't return it anyway. He would just Uber back, which means I have to go get my car from like 2 hours away.
Mr. Alex?
Yep, that's me.
Hi, Mr. Alex. It says that the tow truck is on scene or in the location right now and pick up.
So if a tow truck's there, then that's actually great, yeah.
Okay, just give me 3 to 5 minutes and then we will proceed for the towing.
I'm so confused. What? There's a tow truck there right now? What is going on? Is the trip canceled? This dude, by the way, he doesn't know that there's a tow truck about to yoink the car. I hope I didn't just screw it all up by saying, I hope I didn't just screw it up. I feel like I just screwed everything up. Because if I can get the car back tonight, then I have 4 days to get it fixed. I can figure out a fix in 4 days. Like I can go to every Tesla. I can hit 4 different Tesla service centers in 4 days. Like if we can get the car back. Oh God, what if she cancels the tow truck and I'm gonna freaking hug myself. There's a safety report open. The guest wants to keep the car. The car is broken but not unsafe. I need to get the car inspected. He wants to keep the car. There might be a tow truck there. And we're only on the first day of this trip. And this trip pays out $140.
The guest is declined to tow the vehicle and he mentioned that the vehicle is drivable.
But what do I do about my trips after his?
You'll be receiving a form, mechanical checklist form, remove the restriction of your vehicle. For now, we cannot do that.
To bring it to a mechanic, I need the car back because I won't have time
Yes, that's correct, sir.
Yeah, I won't have time before the next trip unless he returns it tonight.
The tow truck will left that area because the guest declined.
Is there a way to just end the trip and I just go get the car myself?
Do you have another vehicle to swap on or replace that vehicle?
No, I don't have another vehicle. Because it seems like he shouldn't drive an unsafe vehicle if it really is unsafe.
Thing is, we need to... let me try to contact the guest and mention that he needs to drop off the vehicle ASAP.
I don't know how much of this I'm including because I've been talking for hours on the phone. This lady at least understands, I know these are just random people on the phone. They don't care. They don't care at all. But at least she understands what I'm trying to explain. The other guy wasn't even listening. He was like a robot. But she understands the dilemma. Even if she doesn't care and she's going to go home and be like that freaking nerd on Turo, at least she understands the issue.
I'm sorry for that long wait. Okay. I already contacted your guest and he mentioned that if you want to get the vehicle, just message him and you offer a refund and we will assist the guest to find another replacement on that. Is your email address is alex@goherbing.com?
Yes, that's correct.
Bye for now.
Whew.
Hey, Turo disabled my account due to the report. I have a chance to get the vehicle relisted before they cancel my upcoming bookings. The problem is my window of opportunity starts now because the report assumes the vehicle was towed. I explained this to Turo agents, but they can't remove the safety report until I obtain the car and submit evidence the listed items on the report: trunk sensor malfunction, alarm triggers, trunk shows open when closed, steering wheel wear, have been inspected and approved by an ASE certified mechanic as safe to operate. Apparently they reached out earlier and asked you to return the vehicle ASAP, as the support agent worded it. Since you're obviously busy and the request was declined, they asked me to pick the vehicle up. However, I'm not permitted to pick up a vehicle until the end time and date. Can you shorten the trip using the change trip option on the app? I can't force you to change the trip, and of course this would require you to Uber back at the end of the trip, but I wanted to ask thanks.
The issue is, I was going to get the Uber credit before for the end. Now that's not happening since we discussed the deal change. I don't want to pay out of pocket for a $200 Uber ride to the airport. It's 1.5 hours away, plus not have any vehicle for the remaining time here. I need to have a way to drive between now and the end of this trip, plus I need to get back to the airport. And I don't want to spend more time on the phone with them because I spent over 3 hours dealing with this today, and I'm here for work. I can't keep getting out of the meetings to answer Turo calls, which I was doing. ... Are you able to get me a different vehicle I can use for the rest of my time here that I could drop at Raleigh-Durham Airport on Thursday morning? I could swap, otherwise I don't want to be left with no transport and having to pay out of pocket for a long Uber ride tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow. Thursday. And I have a business meeting tomorrow locally that I need to drive to. There's no way for Turo to just see it was not towed and delete the report now that we worked it out. The Turo app is being glitchy on my side also and saying the car is ready for pickup. Honestly don't know what the company did, but it's acting as if I haven't picked it up on my side now, which is also bizarre. I just need a car or a way to get to a place tomorrow. and to get back to the airport. If you're able to take care of those things, I don't mind having the trip end now, and you pick the car up. But if you can't, I'm now in a shitty situation without a vehicle.
I spent about 2 hours trying to get the report removed, but it's permanent once submitted because they, quote, take safety seriously. I could refund the rest of your trip after the fact. However, this is my only remaining Turo vehicle. My other one was totaled by a guest. I can't swap it out for another.
Look, I can't just end my trip early. I need a vehicle. I'm away for business, and I'm 1.5 hours away from the airport I leave from. I am happy to work with you in terms of swapping vehicles. If you want to get a vehicle some other way, but otherwise, I can't end early and be stranded here without a car.
The $233 refund should surely cover travel expense, essentially equivalent to Uber credits from Turo.
$247 for the drive to the airport from my hotel. This is also does not include the use of the car between now and then. Going to Starbucks in the morning, going to my meeting in the afternoon, coming back to the hotel for the meeting, all those Ubers will add up massively. I rented a car because I knew I was far from the airport and needed a vehicle. Obviously, I would have got a different car if I knew the issues, but now I'm already here and can't just get a different Turo because I need to drop the car at the airport. ... Like I said, I'm happy to swap cars or work out other arrangements, but I can't just end the trip early. That's putting me in a situation I specifically got a car in the first place not to be in.
I disclosed the trunk issue the moment the vehicle was returned from the prior guest, 14 hours before your trip start. I've offered a full refund on what will be a few hundred miles put on my personal vehicle regardless. I'm just looking for the most likely path to lift my suspension that was put in place by a report that you yourself want to delete. Though I'm not interested in offering more than I already have, I'll keep a lookout for a trip update request and the chance you change your mind.
The first time I saw your mention of the issue was as I was getting off the plane and you shortly after.
Before I got in the car, said it was not an issue anymore and resolved.
I didn't think it would not allow me to use autopilot, and the alarm situation was a whole other problem I had to deal with earlier today. I spent hours dealing with this today, and it truly was a massive inconvenience. Now I'm being asked to make my trip a further inconvenience. I'm sorry I don't want to be difficult, but I need a vehicle until I get back to the airport. I get that you want to make sure you're ready to go for the next customer ASAP, but I didn't ask to be put in this situation. It's your car that was given to me with these issues. I'll have the car Thursday morning at the airport parking lot for you. I hope once you get it, you can quickly get the sensor replaced and have your car back up and running on Turo. The truth is, you shouldn't give it to another customer until you do that anyways. I'm going to call it a night now. Have a good night, and I will keep you updated for when I drop the vehicle off.
Thanks for calling the Turo co-host line.
It just keeps hanging up. So after dealing with this guest for the entire night, here's where we stand now. My listing is disabled, my guest received a 50% refund, and Turo is planning on canceling my upcoming trips because they require things that I can't get them until the current guest returns the vehicle, which he's now allowed to keep for the rest of the trip. I've never experienced this before, so I genuinely don't know if this is all an overreaction and my listing will just go back up with little effort, or if I'm genuinely looking at a potential ban from Turo. It's important to remember that canceling trips aggressively penalizes your account, and last of all, if he gives me less than a 5-star rating, my performance will drop from 87.5% 5 stars to 84.8% 5 stars. This is because a guest not rating your vehicle acts against you. So if he rates me less than 5 stars or does not rate me, that'll disqualify me from my all-star host status. I made this video literally while he's on the trip, so we'll just have to wait and see what's to come.
And you pick the car up. But if you can't, I'm now in a city